Hi everyone, welcome to Writers Week. First a quick intro. Weird but true. I started out as a real dunce at school, not naughty. I always did as I was told, but I was very shy and quiet, except when I tripped over something. Very clumsy, and I never seemed to get anything right. I felt like my whole class was getting smarter, except me. It got so bad I used to hide in the toilets crying every lunchtime, until one day a new grade 5 teacher, Mrs. Burns, gave us a test and I got a minus score. How did I do that, you might think? Well, Mrs. Burns was fierce and scary, and she always seemed to be yelling at me to pay attention. She took me aside after the test and told me I not only got every question wrong, I also misspelled my own name at the top of the page. Obviously, she hated me. She told me if I didn't learn the times tables over the 2-week Easter holidays and know them off by heart by the time I got back to school, she was going to demote me to grade 3. I was already the tallest girl in my class, so this terrified me. I trudged home crying, silently panicking. But as I turned the last corner, I saw Mrs. Burns parked in our driveway. She was telling my parents. So for the next 2 weeks' holidays, I had to sit down the backyard under the mulberry tree reciting my times tables all day, all night, one new times table every day. Meanwhile, most kids had forgotten everything over the holidays, so I shot from bottom of my whole grade right to the top. Crikey, what a boost to my confidence. The next time Mrs. Burns shouted, "Anita, pay attention to the blackboard," I was feeling brave enough to ask, what's a blackboard? Yep. Bizarrely, I'd made it all the way to grade 5 without being able to see it. To me, it just looked like part of the wall, and I couldn't see chalk much at all. That's when Mrs. Burns realised I needed glasses, and I finally realised that she wasn't fierce. She was fiercely frustrated that she wasn't getting through to me, and she wasn't scary. She was scared for me. She was scared for my future. She turned out to be the most awesome, caring teacher in my whole life. So I really hope you get to have a great teacher like that in your life too. Anywho, learning the times tables made maths start to make sense. That gave me the confidence to try memorising other things like spellings too. And then English made sense. So I basically shot to the top of the class and stayed there for most subjects ever since. 10 years later, I felt the itch to write a book. Something with action, excitement and explosions. Of course, it got rejected. The editor said I needed more kissy, smoochy scenes. Blech. So I started to research how to write a book that people would want to read. Now I have many bestsellers and award-winning books, poems, animations and more. So this writing course is packed with all the most awesome tips and shortcuts that I found along the way. And if you use them, you'll be able to improve your marks, maybe even sell your homework. I'll show you how. See you soon.